Hey guys, welcome to Jaxbeautifulyou. Today's video we are going to be doing Battle of the Lemon Gourmands or Citrus Gourmands. Some of these aren't exactly lemon, but they kind of have that lemon vibe. You know what I mean. A citrusy, lemony, orangey gourmand fragrance. This was a requested video. I'm super excited to do this. I have 8 fragrances to talk about. I only own 4 of them. This is going to be a ranked video. There's a reason why I don't own the other 4. One of them I don't like at all. The other ones are likes, and then the 4 I have are loves. So I will be ranking these, and of course I want to hear from you. I want to know what you think of this list as well. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jackie. Thank you so much for clicking on my thumbnail today. I really appreciate you being here. To my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for all your continued support. I truly appreciate you. Let's get into this video. All right, first up in the number 8 spot is a perfume that just did not work out for me at all. This is by the House of Coquillete. Did I say that right? Coquillete? I feel like, hopefully I didn't butcher that. Hopefully that's the correct pronunciation, but this is Cookiecrunch. I just knew I was going to love this fragrance because the notes sound amazing. This is meringue, whipped cream, biscuit, Amalfi lemon, sugar, and vanilla. This sounds like a gourmand lover's dream. I was like drooling and getting hungry when I was reading the notes, and I thought for sure I was going to love it. I have a sample of it here. I've sprayed it on my skin a couple of times, and I think it's just one of those situations where it doesn't mesh well with my skin chemistry. This smells like straight up cleaner on my skin. Yeah, this doesn't smell like gourmand to me. This has some sort of a cleaning vibe, especially when it mixes with my skin chemistry. This smells like Pledge, or kind of reminds me of Pine Sol lemon cleaner, you know. Yeah, this doesn't work for me. I wish I got that meringue. I wish I got that whipped cream. I wish I got that sugar and the biscuit and all that kind of stuff, but on my skin it just comes off strictly lemon cleaner. And that doesn't happen very often. You know, there are a lot of times people don't like lemon gourmand fragrances because their nose interprets it as a lemon cleaner, and I don't get that very often. This is the only one out of this entire list that I picked that up on, but yeah, this smells like lemon cleaner to me, and Cookiecrunch is an absolute no for me, so it is in the number 8 spot. In the number 7 spot was Lemon Tart. This got a lot of hype on YouTube. It's a decently priced fragrance, I feel like. It's a lemon gourmand. I think people got really excited about it. I was excited about it. Tried a sample of it, and I really loved it at first. When I first sprayed it, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. This is a zesty lemon. I love zesty lemon. It's zesty lemon. It even has, yeah, that's one of the notes. It's called lemon zest, or the lemon peel. So you really have to be into lemon. Lemon zest and lemon. There's vanilla. There's butter in here, and I did pick that up. I picked up on this really buttery kind of fragrance, and I loved it. I thought it was almost kind of like a buttery, creamy vibe to the fragrance that I really enjoyed. And then there's whipped cream and sugar. It's delicious. There was nothing about it that I didn't like. The only thing I didn't care for was the performance. Now, of course, I just had a sample of this, so sometimes performance is difficult to tell with just a sample. If you have the full bottle and you can overspray it, sometimes the performance works out a little bit better. So it wasn't just the fact that it didn't seem to last very long. It was also the fact that that lemoniness that I loved about the fragrance, that super zestiness that I loved about the perfume, didn't seem to last. It was very lemony in the opening, but then that lemon went away, and I was left with a really pleasant vanilla kind of fragrance. And don't get me wrong, it never smelled bad, but that's not what I'm looking for. I have enough vanilla fragrances. I have a lot of vanilla gourmands in my collection. I don't want another one. I want one that keeps that lemon, zesty, yummy, delicious lemon gourmand, like a lemon cookie, a lemon bar, a lemon cake, anything, lemon pie. I don't care. I just want something that smells like that through the entire wear of the fragrance, and I didn't get it with Lemon Tart. So let me know in the comment section what you think. Do you think Lemon Tart is one that keeps the lemon through the entire wear, or does it kind of dry down and fade into just a nice smelling vanilla fragrance for you. But Lemon Tart is in the number 7 spot for me. In the number 6 spot, we have by Franck Boclet, this is Vanille. And I actually own this fragrance, but I decluttered it. Not because I didn't like it, because I think it smells really, really good. So this has actually lime and grapefruit in the opening instead of lemon, but it still kind of gave off this lemony feel. You know, it was a lemon type of fragrance. It smelled a little bit like Lira, but not exactly. Lira has kind of like a spicy kick to it, whereas I didn't find any kind of a spiciness to this. It did have some ginger. There's cardamom and ginger, so I just didn't find it to be quite as strong in the spiciness department as some of the other ones I'm going to talk about today. But it also has caramel, and the caramel was beautiful in here. Loved it. There's vanilla. There was some cedar and musk in the base. And I did pick up a little bit of a woodiness in Vanille. I definitely got some of that cedar, and I think that might be one of the reasons why I didn't end up loving it as much as some of the other ones, because in my lemony gourmands, I just don't want woody notes mixed in there. And I was picking up something in the Vanille fragrance that was giving me kind of a woody, like a woody vanilla feel. Out of all the other lemon gourmands or the citrusy gourmands that I have, as nice as that fragrance is, it was a little bit kind of on the meh side for me. So I ended up decluttering it. Still think it smells delicious, still think it smells good, but I like the other ones I have in my collection better. So I did let that one go. Plus the performance was just okay. I found the performance of Vanille to be just moderate. It wasn't super impressive, and therefore I just kind of found it to be moderate all around. It wasn't my absolute favorite, but I did like it. Hopefully that makes sense. So Vanille by Franck Boclet is in the number 6 spot. This next fragrance, I absolutely loved it when I got a sample of it. It was love at first sniff. I was almost 100% sure I was going to get a bottle of it. It smelled incredible. Incredible, but it did the same thing to me that Lemon Tart did. Although I might consider getting a bottle of this, I'm possibly changing my mind because I'm wondering if I have the full bottle, if maybe it will be a different experience than my sample. So I'm talking about Akro's Bake. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. I love this. Like I said, I love zesty lemon, and that's what's in the opening. They've got this zesty lemon peel in the opening that was tart, but this perfume is super sweet at the same time. It had rum in the opening, so there was a touch of a booziness with this absolutely fantastic lemony, zesty yumminess. It smelled to me like the icing of a lemon cupcake. Oh, it was heavenly. And then you have whipped cream, praline, bourbon vanilla, and brown sugar. It is absolutely delicious. I loved it, but again, it dried down, and that lemony goodness, that lemon zest, sugary icing feel went away, and I was just kind of left in the dry down with a very pleasant vanilla gourmand fragrance, like a vanilla brown sugar scent. And I was disappointed with the longevity of the lemon feel. The perfume itself wasn't short-lived, like the perfume itself lasted for a decent amount of time, but I was disappointed in how quickly it seemed like the lemon faded on me. So let me know in the comment section what you think of that. Does the lemon stick around for you a little bit longer? And do you think it would be different with a full bottle? I am kind of suspecting that I might change my mind if I get a full bottle, and I'm really considering purchasing it. As of right now, it's a little bit lower down on the list, but I may bring it into my collection. We shall see. I want to hear from you about Bake, but I think it smells so good. I will warn you though, that one was probably the zestiest out of all of them. That zesty feel, you know, to the fragrance. It's very, very sweet, but very zesty at the same time. So that is by Akro Bake. All right, guys. So like I said, the next 4 I actually own, and I love all of these. In the number 4 spot, we have by Xerjoff. This is Lira. This is pretty new to my collection, and I refused to buy this for the longest time because I thought the performance was not good, but I feel like if you have a full bottle, you can overspray it and the performance is okay. It's still not great. That is why it's in the number 4 spot, because I wish the performance was a little bit better, but I can smell it on me and I do enjoy this fragrance. Lira smells to me like a lemon cookie, even though there's not lemon in here. The opening, you have blood orange and bergamot, but I get like a lemon feel. There's lavender in here. I really don't pick that up. There's cinnamon. I get I do get a spiciness to this fragrance that I didn't realize was in here until I got the full bottle. There's a cinnamon and licorice, and I love that. I love that kind of spicy kick in this fragrance. And then there's some jasmine. I don't pick up any jasmine. There's caramel, definitely get a ton of caramel, a lot of vanilla and musk. I don't pick up a lot of musk from this fragrance either. It's absolutely delicious. I love it, but it's in the number 4 spot just because the performance could be better for sure. But I am happy to have this one. So this is by the House of Xerjoff, Lira. In the number 3 spot, and this would be higher if it had better performance, but it doesn't have the best performance, but the way this smells, ooh, I love the way this smells. This is by the House of Sillage, and this is Hufflepuff. This is new to my collection as well. I had a sample of this and fell immediately in love. This has lemon in the opening. It has like peach pulp, I think, and then it has some coconut cream accord, and I get this delicious, almost lactonic, coconutty, creamy, gourmand feeling coconut, not suntan lotion, gourmand coconutty vibe. And then there is some florals in the heart of this fragrance, but I don't pick up any florals in here. In the base, there's lots and lots of vanilla. I think there's some woody notes, but I don't get that either. I just get a lot of vanilla. To me, this smells very summery. It smells very like a summery lemon gourmand that's almost kind of creamy, coconutty, lactonic. I picture a pina colada, like a creamy, not a creamy, but a lactonic feeling pina colada, but you took out the pineapple and you added lots and lots of lemon. That's what this smells like to me, and it's freaking delicious. I absolutely adore the way this smells. I really wish it was better performance. It's not great. I only get about 4, maybe 5 hours if I really overspray, and the scent bubble is pretty small. I can smell it, but it doesn't project very much, so that's why it's a little bit lower. This would be higher if the performance was better, but for me it's worth it because this is going to be a fantastic summertime gourmand. It's not so thick and dense that I can't wear it in the heat. It's not overpowering. It's not a beast mode. So spring, summer, warm weather, this is going to be an amazing gourmand to wear, and I'm happy to have it. I think it was worth the money. I didn't pay full price for it. I got a discount on it. It still was expensive, but I don't regret getting it. So this is by the House of Sillage, Hufflepuff. All right, in the number 2 spot, we have one that smells very, very similar to Lira, but the performance is so much better. This is by Idolo, and this is Love and Crime. The difference in the scent for me is that I get more orange in this one. There is orange in here, and I do pick up more of an orange vibe. This one's even spicier in my opinion because this has star anise and it has pink pepper. There's definitely like a spicy little kick to this fragrance with a lot of that delicious orange, and then instead of a cookie, I kind of get this like sponge cake feel. Very, very, very similar to Lira. If you like Lira, I'm pretty sure you're going to like this one, and vice versa. It's absolutely delicious. Do I think it's repetitive to have both of these in my collection? For me personally, no, because I absolutely love this scent profile. I'm going to wear both of these, but this one does have better performance, so that's why. And I do slightly prefer the way this smells over Lira, just ever so slightly. Again, they smell pretty similar. But anyway, I love this one. This is so good. So this is by Idolo, Love and Crime. All right, guys, in the number 1 spot, this one's pretty new to my collection, but this has become a full-blown, absolute, mind-blowing love for me. I love this fragrance, and it was everything I was looking for in my lemon citrus gourmand. This is by the House of Kerosene, and this is Unknown Pleasures. I tried a sample of this before I bought this bottle, and I was like, yes. Yes, this is it. This is what I've been waiting for. This is the lemon gourmand of my dreams. I freaking adore this. This definitely has lemon in the opening. It's a sweet lemon. It's not overly zesty, but lemon is zesty. You know what I mean? You just can't get around it. But it's not the same level. It's not like lemon peel. It's just kind of a lemony, delicious fragrance that I love. There's also a lot of caramel in here. Definitely a sweet, caramelly, lemon, vanilla fragrance. It's so good. And what I was really happy about is the fact that the lemon stays throughout the entire wear of the fragrance, and this is a strong, long-lasting, really good performing fragrance. Now there's some Earl Grey tea in here, and when I first heard about that, I was really nervous about that because sometimes I don't get along with tea notes in my fragrances. I thought it might ruin the fragrance, but it's actually Super important to have that note in this fragrance, because without it, it might be too sweet, it might be too overpowering. So I like the way that the Earl Grey tea kind of tones the fragrance down, rounds it out, gives it some character. It's not super strong, it's not like a strong tea note in here, but there's something in here that kind of tones it down a little bit, makes it a little bit more wearable, because like I said, this is a very strong fragrance that I think will be perfect for cold weather, fall, winter. I'm going to be rocking this, wearing this one a ton. It's delicious. It is delicious. It makes me hungry. I love the lemon and the caramel combination together in this fragrance. It's so, so good. I just cannot get enough of this one. This is my favorite out of all of them, and one of my all-time favorite Gourmands in my collection at the moment. It's pretty high up there for me. Great performance, great scent. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. This is by the House of Kerosene, Unknown Pleasures, and it's in the #1 spot. All right, guys, that was just a quick video where I wanted to compare and contrast some of the 11 Gourmands that I have been trying. I want to hear from you. Let me know what you think of these. Do you like them? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section. If you did enjoy this video and you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. I hope everybody is having an amazing day, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye!